welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. I'm Sheila and I'm so glad to see your face. You see a different angle. I decided I was just going to camp out in my kitchen and just chit chat with you. I am going to do a puppy update because some of you have been asking for that. If you've watched my planner video from yesterday, you know that I had made myself some iced coffee, so you're just going to have me, hey, stop that. You're just going to have me sip this a little bit. But I thought I would give you an update on our puppy and what it's like being puppy parents, and very busy puppy parents at that. who try to do YouTube videos and always have a stutter because she likes to kick around the tripod. 2 weeks ago, she went to the vet. Well, almost 2 weeks ago. So a week and a half ago, she did go to the vet. She went for a checkup. She was 3 months old. She might have been 3 months and a week. But she, ouch, don't bite my toes, little turd. Stop. She went to the vet and she had a checkup. She had her boosters and got her nails clipped and started on heartworm preventative medication. And so it was an interesting trip. I like the vet that we go to. They were pretty interesting. I love chit-chatting with the people that were there and seeing their different love bunnies that they brought in. And it was very funny seeing our honorary puppy be so scared of all the other animals, at least until she was leaving. When she was leaving, I guess she knew that she was done and going home. So she did not mind a whole lot. What are you chewing? Puppy parent here. Hold on a minute. Hey, what do you have? That's not okay. That's not okay. She also got her rabies tag, which was funny when we would try to put it on her that day. She did not like it. She kind of got very, very docile, very, very skittish, and I guess it was the sound that bothered her a whole lot because we've always kept a collar on her. So it wasn't that. It was just that there was something on that collar that hasn't been there before. We have graduated up to a new, bigger collar for her because the other one was getting lost in her neck. Will you stop? Oh my gosh. You're just totally fitting in perfectly, child. Leave my toes alone and leave the tripod alone, please. So we can film this and then we can go play ball. It's kind of like those of you who video with young kids, you know, when you start talking about something serious, here they come. Well, there she is. The vet tend to really kind of like her. She's a beautiful, beautiful shepherd. Her coloring is coming out very good. She's a cream and black. Her mama did have a little red in her, and I was more concerned my husband. He could care less, but I really want her to keep her cream and black because it's just a beautiful, beautiful coat. But she was perfectly healthy, and I have to take her in a couple weeks for more boosters, and then she's done with shots for a year. But she will have to go back every month to get weighed so that we can keep on track for her heartworm preventative, because they said her breed, and as big as she is now, she will continue to grow quite a bit at a very fast pace, and they want to make sure that they give her the right dose. So that means a trip to the vet every one Saturday a month until she stabilizes in her weight, and we can kind of go from there. She's doing very well. She's 100% housebroke. She is 98% kennel trained. I would have said 100%. Every now and then, if the kids leave a little earlier than they had been, and she goes out just a little too soon, then she doesn't quite make it until I get home, especially when I have to make a stop after work, which is sometimes. Today I needed to stop and get some more water and coffee creamer and a special snack for school tomorrow. And I wanted to get my tires, the air pressure checked. With the different changes in temperature here and there, it's kind of nice to get that checked from a specialist. And so I had that taken care of as well. And so, yeah. So she's doing very well. We still have her on Puppy Imes dog food. She's learning to play fetch. For a long time, we'd throw a ball and she would take off, wanting you to chase her. Now she brings it to you, and she doesn't give it to you yet. You kind of have to get it out of her mouth. Stop knocking the tripod. You're going to lick the floor so much, you're going to make me slip. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm not even editing this out because she is just, stop it. She's just cracking me up a whole lot here. I think she knows it. What was I saying? Oh, now she'll bring you the ball, but you have to kind of get it out of her mouth to throw again. And she's loving the laser light, so we have to play that a couple times. She loves to chase, but now she is kind of aggressive when she's chasing you when you're running. I guess that's pretty normal. There's something else she loves to do. Oh, she's a good walker. If you do put a leash on her and walk her, she's really good about staying right at your side. She's housebroke, kennel trained, so at night she's not waking anybody up anymore, which is great. She's not scratching at my door whining, wanting in bed with me. Her paws reach my kitchen counters. We're gonna have a problem in the next couple of months. By Christmas, we're imagining that her front paws will probably reach the top of the bar. She's gonna be very tall. So we need to figure that out. But there was something else I was gonna tell you. Oh, bones. She's getting some, we buy some rib bones from the pet store. I refuse to give her rawhide bones. There's so many negative things on it, and it's just pointless. I'd rather give her something beneficial to her. She knows who her family. She found her bark. That is what I was going to tell you. She found her big girl bark. She's no longer a little puppy yippy bark. It is a full-grown bark. She now licks the kitty cat instead of chases her and tries to eat her. Now she wants to give her a bath and love on her, which is love on him, which is very, very sweet. Both ears have stayed up. They haven't gone back down. And I think that's about it. We are still very, very happy with her. We're very blessed to have her in our family. I cannot imagine our home without her anymore. I have not finished all my autumn touches. I'm hoping to finish that this week. I'm going to see if she will leave them alone. I kind of had to rearrange the way I normally decorate because I do put some stuffed scarecrows out. Well, to her that's a toy, so I took those away. Yeah, that is about that. Yes. I am looking forward to football season being over. I don't want to rush it because for my daughter it's her last one to dance, but it will be nice when everybody gets home kind of on their own and I don't have to constantly pick up every day, and they can we can get into a good walking routine with her, whether it be me or one of the kids, because she will need to burn a little bit of energy. In the mornings, she's getting up with my husband, so anywhere between 2:30 and 3:15-ish. And then by the time I get up at 4, she's ready for my attention. But by then, she's eaten a little bit, she's drank a little bit, she's gone outside. She goes back out again, she eats a little bit more, and she usually goes back to sleep about 5 o'clock. And she naps until it's almost time for the kids to get up, and then she's back out and she's kind of messing with them. And then she goes back in her kennel by 7. And then she gets out at 2:30, and then she gets to rule the house until bedtime, which has been about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Last night I did go to bed a little earlier, but it was okay. She did well. She was tired and ready because she had a little traumatic experience. Yesterday our neighbor's dog had apparently dug a hole under our fence and come in, and she was out there alone, and we heard her barking, which has been normal now that she's found it. She likes to bark at the wind, she likes to bark at the birds, and in the afternoon, evening, it's a good time to get out there and get that taken care of. But then she yelped, and we knew something was up. So as soon as I walked out there, here comes their dog. Their dog's a little poodle. A little harmless dog. It's an annoying dog to me because it poops in my front yard. I'm sorry. I know where my dog is. I know where she poops, and I have a pooper scooper. I don't have poop in my yard. But apparently the dog had gotten right under her left eye, and there was a little bitty whelp, and it was a red spot. It kind of, my husband thinks she might have got bit. It did not break the skin. There was no blood. I kind of cleaned it off a little bit. She let me put a cool wet rag on it, and it wasn't that big of a deal. She didn't yelp. She didn't pull away. She didn't bite. She didn't growl. And I put just a very tiny tad bit of Neo on it because I knew she couldn't lick that off. And this morning it looked really good, and this afternoon it looks even better. So thankfully dogs heal better than us humans do. They heal quicker. And she wasn't harmed too bad. We covered that spot with bricks. Not our side of the fence, whatever. You're not going to come back in my yard. That's just kind of, I felt very violated. And it wasn't me that got bit, but I felt very violated. I was very angry. The neighbors were outside when it happened, and there was not even an "I'm sorry" yelled over the fence. That's okay. They are in a that is a lease house. I know the lease company, and I am going to pose a complaint that they need to do something with their dog and their side of the fence because that's ridiculous. Anyway. Puppy update is great. She's doing well. She fits very well in our home. I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to take you over to where she's at because she's on the couch asleep, and I want you to see her sweet little face. She probably won't stay there when I get there, though. If you've watched this all the way to the end, I thank you. I'm going to insert a picture of her as a puppy when we first brought her home, and a current picture just so you can see the difference in her. She's grown quite a bit. At the vet, that was almost 2 weeks ago, she was 21.8 pounds. When we brought her home, she was 6.8. So she grew quite a bit from 6 weeks to 13 weeks. And she's got a lot more growing to do. That is why she still naps quite a bit, but I guess all dogs do. So I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to take you over and let you see little Miss Shelby and let you see how beautiful she is. And thanks again for watching. You guys are just amazing. Thanks. Well, of course she got up as soon as I got here. So come here, Shelby. Come here. Here's our girl. Come here. Oh, look at our friends. Say hi, friends. She's like, no. Hi, friends. Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me. You're so cute. You're so cute. This is our girl. She's so cute. And I can't get her. No, you cannot push buttons on the camera, silly. Here she goes. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I will post a picture of her when she's a puppy and a new picture of her now where she is still. I was hoping she'd stay asleep, but that didn't work. And I will talk to you guys again.